What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pickett Butters here, and welcome back to Raincoat. When we left off, we have our assistant for trying to solve this case. Now we know what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna make you run in circles, buddy.
He looks like a turtle.
Maybe he is a turtle.
He's not.
But he did a couple side quests after discovering what happened at the school 6 months ago, and all that other stuff. But we're gonna go take care of business now and go see, with the help of our friend here, how exactly we're gonna investigate the school grounds, because we're not allowed in all-girls school unless magic happens.
Unless he turns into like some sort of, I don't know, faculty member and lets us have like special permission or something.
He might. Definitely might. I'm just looking around really quick to see if I can find like hello. See if I can find any of those floaty blue orbs for free time events, but looks like
you calling
the only
them
thing
free
that
time events.
I mean, that's pretty much what they are. So let's try and if I can tune ahead, you will not have a possible return here for some time. Also, no further requests can be accepted, and in-progress requests can be left unsolved. Continue. There's only one left, and I don't really care about that right now, so we're gonna go.
Because you updated the skill tree.
I did the skill tree.
Skill tree.
I didn't think it'd be going to a
Skriddle.
Loading screen. We're at the place that I don't need a loading screen unless the school beyond it is fake.
Cutscene. That's why. See?
It's actually not a cutscene. It's just.
Well,
Look!
I tried.
They're everywhere. High school girls, so young and cute.
I don't
Please
like
tell
this.
me you're the same age.
This is heaven.
Not that that would help much.
Should I really have brought him here?
It's a fantastic question.
Yuma!
Hi.
Her voice sounds familiar, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I get it.
Ugh, stop.
Sorry, don't mind him.
You really came!
His face looked like a
I was
chimpanzee.
nervous throughout my classes,
It
thinking
does.
You might have stood me up.
I
No.
wouldn't ditch you like that. I'll see the job you requested of me to the very end.
I'm a gentleman, unlike someone
Count
here.
on a master
Yeah.
detective.
About that. Listen, the truth is...
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wait.
Yuma, something's wrong. There's
Yeah?
a suspicious person over there.
Well.
Oh, that's my senior. Or a friend, I guess.
Huh? Is he also a master detective?
Yes.
That he is.
He's not what I expected. Why is he staring at the other students?
Because he's a creep.
He's preparing to use his forte, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, what's up? Are you talking about me?
Oh my god.
You must be Kurumi. I heard all about you from Yuma. I'm the superstar detective Desuhiko Thunderbolt. Whoa!
Are you dabbing?
Nice to meet you.
Half dabs.
It's like a dab
Sure.
pose.
Yeah.
Now about the details of the job. If possible, I'd like to see where it happened in person. Do you think we can get inside?
So you're starting the investigation. It may be hard for an outsider to get in the school. Even family members can't enter without a teacher's permission.
Damn.
Wow. Looks like you're in trouble already. But I've come fully prepared to save my lost little kittens.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
watch.
I don't know if I like that one.
Yeah.
Here's a cutscene.
All right, let's see what's gonna happen today.
You come too.
Me too?
Oh, I think it can happen. Oh,
Yep.
oh.
Just let me handle it.
I'll be gentle.
All right, because this is Japan, I know exactly how this is gonna work.
Yep.
It's not gonna be nice.
Oh my goodness. We're adorable! Shinigami's eating this up. Look at us! Ah, Yuma!
Teacher?
It's me, Superstar Detective Desuhiko.
Oh my goodness.
Huh? So the cute girl next to you is Yuma?
Look at her!
Why me?
Are you really the same people? You didn't just switch out with someone?
Kurumi, if someone talks to you on your way home, don't follow them, okay?
Wow.
Just kidding. This is my forte. Disguise.
Literally a changeling.
Uh-huh.
Seared the image of this lady teacher into my mind as I passed her by earlier.
That's amazing! So this is the forte of a master detective.
I know, right? Isn't my voice just irresistible? I'll let you be my fan.
Oh my
If you
goodness.
join the after party, I'll even whisper in
Oh,
your
boy.
ear if you want.
Meanwhile,
God.
Yuma's like, it's a little too breezy out here for
Yeah.
this.
Yuma, you're so cute. Now we'll just look like friends when we're together.
Yeah.
Hey! Keep her away from me! I don't want some flat-chested uggo as a friend!
Get the
All
fuck
right,
out of here.
then leave.
You're the ugliest out of all of us now. Get out of here.
Inside.
Honestly,
Like an undercover investigation.
I mean, she has a blob right now.
Still
so-
follows us, though.
Yeah.
Hey,
Still
Destiny-
monologuing.
Be sure to
Yeah.
go straight home.
Okay!
While carrying a giant backpack around. Teacher, what's that?
Don't worry about it.
Confiscated from a student. It's full of weapons.
Igo jumped off the roof of this school building.
Why don't we go up there to look?
How about we visit the theater club first? We're about to do a rehearsal on the school stage right now.
This school even has its own theater, huh?
That's right. If we go there, you can see what it's like at the club Igo attended.
Let's take a look while we still can.
You take care of that. I'll go check another spot.
I wonder what you're going to be
Another
doing all
spot?
day.
You're not coming with us?
I stand out when I carry the backpack. I need to hide it someplace safe first. Don't worry about me and, do what you gotta do. I've set up your shot, so you better not miss.
That's not what we're here for.
See you later, my man.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm just going to enjoy what you've done to me for the time being.
I think he's misunderstanding something. Is it really okay for him to go off on his own?
No, but he'll be
Let's
okay.
go, Yuma. Oh, wait. Do you have a girl name now?
Yuma's fine.
Yumi.
Oh boy, they've done a horrible mistake of letting me explore around because I've got to look for shinies. But don't
The
mind
theater
me.
hall is this way.
Oh,
Follow me, Yuma.
well, damn. All right.
He's walking so awkwardly.
He's like, I don't know how to. He put my on heels, maybe.
Actually,
I
no, they're
don't
just
know.
little. They're just
Yeah.
regular shoes.
Better stick with Kurumi for the time being. I can explore around later, but all right. If I see any blue shining lights, though, I'll be all on it. This is a conundrum. What's the right thing to do in this situation? Wait, okay, teachers probably. I was like, wait, why is there a boys' restroom in a all-girls school?
Yeah, teachers.
But I'll assume that there are male teachers around. Even though a lot of schools they typically have faculty bathrooms, so they don't have to go
Yeah.
with the students. But you know what?
Or sometimes
It's not
family
me to
members visit. So
Well, apparently they barely get to visit at all in the first place.
yeah, but when they do, you never know.
You never know.
Okay, no, we just got boots.
Wow, it's very proper. Like a real theater.
Right? The whole school gives a lot of attention to the theater club. There are 4 performances throughout the year, and people outside of the school sometimes come to watch.
Desuhiko really put a lot of
Kanai
hairspray
Ward
in
doesn't
her.
have many options for entertainment, so our school's theater is very popular.
It is
And the
solid.
extensions. It's just
Yeah.
fucking pump.
That's why the battle to be the main lead is so intense. The star of the theater club becomes the star of Kanai
I
Ward.
want those boots though.
So it's seen as much more than a club activity.
Yes, this isn't just a single page of our youth. Everyone's competing as if their lives depend on it.
That's a lot for a
A
school.
lot of them come from affluent or powerful families and take pride in being members of the elite.
Yeah.
Sounds like everyone's always on edge.
They're very graceful and don't show their true feelings while on stage, though. Shall we go in?
Oh, let's.
Oh, she's got braids. Look, I
Oh,
didn't even
yeah.
notice.
No, that's the first time I noticed as well.
Because of that bulky hood,
Hello.
bulky trench coat. Welcome, how may I... Oh, if it isn't Kurumi.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, I invited my friend to come see the play. Oh, nice. I hope you both enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you.
Wait, are you
She knows?
interested in performing? Even inexperienced are welcome.
No.
No, I think I'll pass. All right.
Runs away.
No, I don't like this. Oh.
So cute. You can get to the stage through those huge doors.
In other words, stop exploring around right now.
Go
Boy,
through
that's
the
what I
huge
want to
doors,
do.
Yuma.
What if I want to go this way? And Check out that. God
You
damn it.
can get to the stage through those huge doors.
Whatever. Go follow the rails. Was looking for shining
Is it just
lights.
me, or is he even shorter than she is? Yep.
No, absolutely.
So little. Ooh. Fancy.
Fancy.
Everyone's so busy, they didn't even notice us coming in without permission.
This is the stage rehearsal after all. It's treated like the main performance itself. They leave the curtains open and allow people to watch. More students should show up to watch shortly.
I'm not used to this atmosphere. It makes me nervous.
She speaks so formally.
Why are you getting nervous when you won't even be on stage?
I think it's the fake lashes.
We're only here to find out the truth behind Aiko's death. Let's search carefully. Wait, that's no way to talk to a master detective. Sorry, I'm starting to talk to you like any other friend.
No, you
Well, not a
It's
master
all right.
detective.
It helps me blend in.
Huh? So it's alright to be friendlier? I'll go all out if you don't mind.
What?
Sure.
should.
I wish you were dead.
Oh my god.
I wish you'd die in a lake with your feet sticking out.
Oh, Yuma. All four of them are here together right now.
All four? What do you mean?
The four members of the theater club
The
that
culprits.
I
I
think
mean,
has something to do
the
with
others.
Aiko's death. See? They're on stage right now. The two in costumes are the main leads this time. The
Okay.
blonde, high-class looking
Oh.
girl on the right is Karen.
Karen.
Yeah, that
The
checks
impish
out.
looking one on the left is the other protagonist, Waruna.
Okay.
I remember her
Below
silhouette.
the stage
that
is
hair
the honor student,
in the opening.
Yoshiko.
The most innocent looking so far.
Mm-hmm.
The one keeping a low profile in the windbreaker is Kurene.
Okay.
You think those four are suspicious? Why?
I have my reasons.
All right.
Look at Karen, the classy one. Her beauty is unbelievable for a high schooler. The moment Aiko was gone, she had no problem climbing to the
I was
top.
gonna say, she looks like a college girl.
She has a strong
Real.
fervor for acting, and seems to have no interest in making friends with others.
It's the corset doing the
I
work.
suppose you could say she's the uncooperative type who only thinks about herself. Her father has a lot of influence in real estate, so he applies lots of pressure too.
She's so angry.
So you think that's why she took down Aiko to become the main lead?
Got the resting bitch face down.
I hate to say it, but I think it's possible.
Unfurl your eyebrows for 5
I
seconds.
know. They'll get
It's
stuck
true
that way.
Karen
They
does
are,
have
that's
an
the problem.
Extraordinary grace to her. But I think that dour look on her face reveals her inner thoughts. Am I really walking down the right path? Did I wind up somewhere I'm not meant to be? I can almost hear her thinking that. In some ways, she's a lot like me.
Huh? How are you alike? You sure don't look classy yourself.
I do
More
now.
that.
The other lead, Waruna, is the kind that only does what she wants on her own terms.
Yeah, you remember that whole like storybook type thing?
But
That's
she
Yeah.
can play any role like
That
she's a
hair.
true genius. She's so rough
God
around the
bless
edges,
her.
according to critics.
allergic to
But she doesn't
cutscenes.
seem to care about what others think of her.
Why do you suspect her?
She's the kind who doesn't hold back when it comes to getting what she wants and doesn't care what anyone thinks. As you can imagine, she's always butting heads with someone. Waruna would never admit defeat, ever. That's why everyone else is afraid of her. And she only talks to a few girls who follow her around.
Ah,
If someone with that kind of
Lackeys.
pushy personality got
Yeah.
into an argument with Aiko,
You're saying it's not out of character for her to take more drastic measures.
yes.
Murder's a pretty drastic measure, though.
It's a
Yeah.
bit of a stretch, but considering how she did become one of the main leads,
yeah.
she could be considered suspicious.
That's Yoshiko below the stage. She's an actress, but she's managing the stagehands as production assistant this time.
The most innocent looking one. I'm already pegging
She's
you
so
as the one.
cute. Look at her.
That's exactly the reason. You're the cutest one. You look delightful. You look sweet. But inside, you've got a fucking demon inside you that's bloodthirsty. I'm calling it now.
Everyone is talking about how
That is a
Karen will be
cliché.
the next big star. But within the theater club, Yoshiko is more popular by an overwhelming degree.
Man, her hair is
She
so shiny.
prioritizes
Yeah.
the team over the individual. She's a kind, mild-mannered honor student.
Exactly. Fuck her up.
The only reason the theater club is able to function is thanks to her leadership.
And you think someone like her could have killed Aiko?
Yeah, what's your reasoning for her?
I don't personally suspect her that much, but
And that's the flag I needed. Thank
I
you.
used to be the club's leader. After she died, Yoshiko picked up right where she left off. I
Getting a little bit of
believe
control.
She's the only one who could ever take over Aiko's role. So Yoshiko maybe felt Aiko had what she thought was rightfully hers.
But would she resort to murder to change that?
I don't want to believe she would, but I can't say it's impossible.
Okay.
Kurane,
And then this one.
the one in the wings wearing the windbreaker, manages the light since she wasn't chosen for a lead role. But when it comes to pure acting ability, she's one of the best. I guess you could say her acting method is distinct. Like, she's the only one who can do what she does.
That's vague.
What does that mean?
Kind of gloomy. Or it's more like no one really knows what she's thinking. She's often alone in class too.
Do you think she's also a suspect?
She always aims for the lead role. Besides, who knows what she's thinking?
So you're saying maybe she actually despised Aiko and tried to take out her competition?
Maybe. It's why I consider her another suspect.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I see.
She looks too meek.
All right then. The main leads are Kaden and Waruna. There's also Yoshiko, the group leader, and Kurane, the distinctive one. And in your eyes, Kurumi, you find them all suspicious?
I'm sure they'd be mad if they heard me, but yes, I do.
Anyone would be mad
Though
if
the
you
four of
accuse
them
them.
are rivals, they weren't particularly hostile to each other before. However, after Aiko passed away, they started fighting for the main role. They all rarely speak to each other now.
That's intense. It's true that it does seem suspicious. So did you gather all that information yourself, Kurumi?
To tell you the truth, I joined the theater club after Aiko's death in hopes of finding out what really happened.
You're really determined, huh?
I am. I won't give up until I discover the truth behind Aiko's death.
She must have been devastated by the loss of her friend. But she still found a way to push herself forward. All this to find the truth. I see. Sometimes the truth can be a goal that helps you press onward. Then I need to do what I can to help her. I have to find the truth behind this case.
On the other hand, some truths make you want to die when you discover them.
Oh my god.
Well,
Quiet. Besides, even if that were the case, if I let the truth be buried like this, more bad things could happen. That's why I'm going to help her find the truth. It's my duty as a detective.
Will you stop confusing detectives with heroes?
I mean,
No.
they're the same
Regardless,
thing.
I have nothing to do with this, so whatever.
you heard our talk with the guy yesterday about detectives being the perfect heroes.
Yeah.
For someone who has nothing to do with it, you sure have some strong opinions.
It's because we're more prettier than you.
You came at the right time.
Oh.
Hello.
We're short-handed right now. We could use some help in the wings. You mind lending a hand?
Huh? But I'm...
Oh god.
Oh, don't mind me. I'll watch the stage from here.
Then I'll go help. Let's meet back here once I'm done.
Okay. I'm gonna go wander off now.
Who's the cutie? A classmate?
Yeah, something like that.
Thanks for covering me.
Where have you been hiding such a cute girl? Why don't you invite her to the theater club?
Oh boy.
Right.
We're the new transfer student. For one day only.
Not even a day.
Yeah. The waste bag used in theater club belongs to Yoshiko. It's designed as a brand from outside Kanai Ward that Poochie also adores.
Oh.
Lauren is secret on the way from her as she stops at the riverbank to give milk to stray cats, an activity she hasn't told anyone about. Interesting. Someone like that wouldn't murder someone. When you give milk to
sad
stray
'cause-
cats.
Begin.
I don't know, because like, Poochie also adores when she was alive.
Yeah, when she was
Just
alive and not
the
burned to a
actual
crisp.
performance. I wonder what it's like.
It's better be the most intense thing I've
I was
ever
gonna
seen.
say it's
That
gonna
is a
be
guitar.
Oh my
Hello,
god.
everyone.
Oh,
Thank
fuck.
you for coming
Well-
by after school when everything's so busy.
We know who this is.
Tetsuhiko? What is he doing?
Oh my god.
Before the theater club starts their performance, there's something I want everyone to hear.
You're supposed to keep a low profile. They're gonna ask the teacher.
Debut song. I've practiced so much for this.
They're
big
gonna
day.
ask the teacher when she shows up, what did you do on stage with the electric
Yeah.
guitar? And she'll be like, what are you talking about?
Give me the
Well, let's
spotlight.
see what happens. Let's see. Oh.
Okay. Good.
He's so dumb.
God.
You need to talk to your son again.
Yeah, I know. I thought I grounded him, but he didn't listen.
No.
I'll add another month on then.
We got this one kid behind us. Yeah, let's go.
Christ. Yasuhiko's so cringe.
Why would you do that, Tetsuhiko?
Fucking
What
asshole.
if they see through your disguise?
Oh, come on, man. What's wrong with a little fun? A star always wants to stand on stage.
And a
Time
criminal
and
will
place.
always be
You're
in a jail
kidding
cell.
me.
Stop.
Even if your disguise is perfect, that was reckless of you.
Oh, it's fine to be reckless and my disguise is perfect. Damn, ruined my chance for an amazing debut.
It'll be your
Anyway,
debut as the
performance
teacher.
is about to start.
Yeah.
It's the teacher's debut. Think through, buddy. God.
I knew I would find you here, Natasha.
I knew you would come, Anatoly.
That's a name.
You have not changed at all in the past 10 years. Nay, you have become even more beautiful.
You, however, have changed. Your face is scarred and you look stern.
I've longed for the days we spent here together. Back then, the world shone bright in the colors of the rainbow. But now, the only world I see is colored with crimson, draped in the blood of my fallen comrades. Behold, even my own hands are stained red. Yet, you are still pure, unchanged from that day.
You really believe I have not changed? In truth, I had no choice in the matter. But because I did change, I chose to remain as I once was.
I see. These 10 years were long for us both indeed.
Just so bright.
Within the
Ooh.
tall, white walls, a clear fountain and colorful flowers decorated the garden. This garden was the world to these two young girls. They held hands and ran through the sunflower field. They sang to the blue sky and wore white clover crowns they had given one another. The sunset was ever golden. Even the rare rain glittered brightly. The world was perfect. Everything shone like the shimmer in a rainbow. At the very least, that was how it was within these walls.
Interesting.
The two sisters, Anatoly and Natasha, were princesses of a 300-year-old kingdom to the far west. Since birth, they had never gone beyond the castle walls. Their youths were spent together alone. Sisters by birth, they had a happy life together. But one day, their peace abruptly ended.
Who died? Oh, everyone.
A rebellion struck. The military took the castle and declared the start of a new nation. Royal family members who resisted were executed, and their corpses hung in the garden.
Yeah,
Next to the
so everyone.
sunflowers.
The castle walls were destroyed, and the flowers trampled.
No!
Anatoly and Natasha escaped the castle at night thanks to their servants.
But they were separated
But
for
amidst
10 long
the
years.
chaos, the two sisters were separated.
Yep.
Their hands brushed against each other. It would be the final time they ever touched. Natasha was hidden in a neighboring small nation. An ally of old, the princess was welcomed with the highest honor. However, Anatoly continued her journey of escape with the remaining members of the royal family. They traveled the frontier to avoid pursuers as they searched for a land of peace.
Interesting.
As they continued down this path, their comrades fell one after another.
Damn.
10 years have passed since.
It's a long time.
15 minutes in.
Nah.
We're just like,
Their
oh boy.
performance is so intense in person. I can't take my eyes off the stage. Oh.
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 The fuck? What?
Was that Yoshiko? Maybe she went to the restroom.
I
Huh.
took up the sword for the first time after I left the castle. It was also the first time I killed.
Is someone going to die right now?
I think someone's dead.
Just a
I'm gonna be
soldier's
honest. I
dying
think someone will be dead.
As blood flows from open wounds, all you'll hear is a death rattle. Men speak proudly of honor and pride, but those vanish when you're on the battlefield.
Over the span of 10 years,
Oh boy. We're gonna keep
Natasha
this
was
going, huh?
welcomed as the new head of state for a small neighboring nation.
Oh.
She knew full well that her lineage was being taken advantage of for the nation's development.
Don't say it.
Our new friend did
Don't say it.
No. Our new friend she had to go and replace someone because they needed help. So someone could be dead.
Someone could be dead. I swear to God, if our new friend is dead, I'm gonna hunt down to the ends of the earth.
She's part of
However,
the club.
She had no choice but to allow this to happen.
I told you I called it, and she's like,
Don't
"Oh, I
even-
can treat you as a
On
friend."
Don't
time
even-
she traveled
nope.
the land, she had grown to become a leader of the wandering warrior tribes in the region.
She was so happy she made a new friend. That's a death flag, man.
The sword she had mastered to survive had become the hope for many. The fight to regain their homeland had begun for these two princesses.
Yuma's gonna be so
It
messed
all
up.
began when the former kingdom, now a military dictatorship, invaded the nation protecting Natasha. Natasha declared war, promising to regain control of her former castle.
Natasha, no.
Dope
Seeing
art.
an opportunity, Anatoly rallied the people of the land to mount an
Find the
invasion.
protagonist.
They rode for the kingdom. At first, Natasha was disadvantaged, but the balance shifted upon uniting with Anatoly's forces. The enemy commanders saw the forces surrounding the castle.
Conquer the
They knew
world.
there was no way to escape, and quickly surrendered.
Let's
The
go.
war ended in a single day,
Damn.
and yet, people do not know of the 10 years of strife these two girls endured.
How do you fight a
The
war in a
royal
dress like that?
family was rebuilt, but the peace they had once known was not immediately restored. Natasha's forces desired control over the conquered kingdom. However, Anatoly's camp also sought control, having achieved many merits in battle.
Thus the sisters fought to the death.
Though the two girls reached out to one another, their hands would never touch again. They were fated to strike each other down.
30 minutes in.
If we continue to fight, more blood will be spilled, weakening our nation. Hence why only one of us shall be queen and end this war. There is no path before us where we can walk hand in hand as we did back then.
I know. I am prepared for what we must do. It's why I've waited here for you. Draw your sword. We shall now decide who is fit to become queen.
Oh, damn.
Drop the facade, Natasha. For these past 10 years, you sat on the throne as a princess. I know you know not how to wield a sword. I refuse to stain my hands with your blood. I could never will myself to kill you.
But at this rate, the nation will perish. Draw your sword, Anatoly!
Natasha,
Kill me.
Oh boy. Oh.
They touched. But then she has a dagger in her pocket, and then she stabs her in the back.
It is a classic.
Whoa, who turned out the lights?
Uh-oh.
Well, I was asleep the whole time, so it was already dark anyway.
Oh no.
Someone's dead. God, we're the only
Is
witness.
she talking in her sleep? Wait, why am I wasting time thinking
You
about
cut
it?
him off.
I didn't mean to do that.
He said that was weird.
The lights are on again. Back to the show.
Unless...
Now,
Unless... No.
let us eat.
What?
Was it just for a scene transition? Because I know they
Probably,
do that
yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Or did the lights go out because someone just got fucking bodied somewhere?
Yes.
Or both.
Allow me to pass the plate.
Thank you, Anatoly.
There's gonna be poison.
There's gonna be actual poison in there and someone's gonna die. Or is
The
it
two spent
flower
time
crowns?
together again for the first time in years.
Where's the murder?
However, they could not run through the garden like they used to. Together, they carried the lives of tens of thousands on their shoulders.
I don't know why I thought it said livers.
Oh my god.
What was expected of the girls was no longer a crown of flowers, but a real crown instead.
If I could simply defer the throne to you and end it all, I would have done so in the beginning. A queen's crown would fit you better, Natasha. However, the war would not simply end there.
How did it end up this way? What are we supposed to do?
Natasha wept in anguish as Anatoly gently embraced her.
How wonderful it would be if we could flee somewhere together.
Let's.
But both knew full well that
Nope.
could not be.
Fuck.
After a long silence and much internal strife, Natasha rose. She knew this could not go on forever. For the nation, and for themselves. She invoked her nation's ancient tradition.
Death.
A new queen would be chosen through a duel of cups and poison.
I
There it
called
is.
it.
45 minutes in. This isn't a real play, otherwise this would be 4 hours in.
Yeah.
Let us end this. Anatoly?
Natasha, what do you intend to do?
I'll drop it.
Oh, well.
That would suck.
We'll try it next year.
We'll try next year.
I leave it for the heavens to decide who will survive.
Glug, glug, glug. Glug, glug.
So it's just, what, does it both have, okay.
On the day we were separated, I was given this poison by our family in order to commit suicide.
Metal.
Damn.
There's nothing in there.
It's poisoned air.
Switch the glasses around until I cannot tell which one has the poison in it.
But she would.
Once you are finished, I will reorder the glasses as well.
Oh. Okay.
Classic
duel
game of
of poisoned
50-50
cups.
Russian roulette.
Very well. We shall ask God which of us deserves to survive.
Is one of you older? Because then that one can be.
Though perhaps it will be the god of death that answers.
Excuse me? He's just like, oh, right off. Hey, they're talking about you. You want to wake up? They're talking. Okay, never mind. Lazy bitch.
Oh my god. She can be kind of bitchy sometimes.
Is carrying your ego around that tiring?
Is
It is my turn then.
it that heavy? Is that why your
Okay.
boobs are so big? Is where your ego goes? Oh, Shinigami. She's easy to poke fun at.
If this does not end in bloodshed
I am
and
ready.
death, actual bloodshed and death,
Well, I mean, it's
I'm gonna scream.
poison, so.
At least the death part. The interesting thing though is that they didn't animate anything coming out
I
of the
grant
cup
you the
because like
right
in
to
a
select
Yeah,
stage play,
but it
it
also
wouldn't be
didn't
anything.
show
The remaining
her.
It didn't show either of them
Yeah.
doing it
Very well.
realistically. When they turned around, they could have done something to a
Uh-huh.
glass.
It's real life.
Turns out they actually had a pact to do this for real, to see who's going to get the lead when the show starts tomorrow.
Natasha, promise me.
You didn't actually fuck with me, right?
Survive, promise you will bring peace to this kingdom.
Nah, bitch.
And be a bit more selfish in your personal life. That would balance things out, I think.
I also have something to say, Anatoly.
She looks like a villain.
If you survive, wear a dress fit for a
I
queen.
think she's about to die.
No matter how much you hate it.
Be uncomfortable if you survive.
Well then, to the new queen.
Because she looks like... Natasha looks like she belongs. Anatoly looks like she just came out of the Miami Mall. You know, like...
Oh, it's a cutscene.
Ooh.
It's now going cutscene mode. How great of an actor will one of them be? Called it.
Ah! That's real.
Oh my god!
That has to be real.
There we go! There's the bloodshed! Holy shit!
Yep, there's the
Cotton! Huh? What? Is she?
But...
Damn, that was
Holy
brutal!
fuck.
Holy shit!
She's dead!
Shinigami, wake the fuck up! Shinigami, wake up! Wake up!
Somebody call me!
Thunderfuck, wake up too! Come on!
Thunderfuck.
Whatever your name is, son. Well,
I knew it was gonna happen.
say listen, there cannot be that much lead up without someone fucking getting
it's like
bodied.
there's no way this is
It had
just
to
a
happen.
basic play.
Exactly.
And the fact that we were the only ones watching, so we don't have either of their help.
You know, I'm just glad actually Calder was gonna get bodied. I was just like, you feel like the one that's the most like they got. And then she was. Now then, I'm gonna add something in.
It could have been a murder backfire. That's it. It could have. Because, I mean, granted, she's a good actor, so she could have just been like, what? You know?
What do I do? What do I do?
But she's actually terrified.
Uh-huh.
Somebody call for a teacher! Please report it to the peacekeepers! Our theater club rehearsal performance is hereby canceled. I repeat. Huh? What's going on?
Oh my god.
Oh, a crime!
Yeah, and you missed it.
What happened? Is this part of the show?
No.
Nope.
You were
No,
asleep.
I don't think so. I think this is real.
Then that's a real corpse on the stage?
Yes.
Tetsuhiko, this is where master detectives come in. We have to do something.
Oh, no. I can't deal with corpses.
You're a detective!
What?
Huh?
Oh my god.
Dead people's faces terrify me. I can't handle looking at them.
You're a detective.
The blood? What's with the blood?
You're a detective!
It's all way too horrifying. I can't deal with gory stuff.
How? How is he a master detective?
You're a master detective.
Exactly!
I'm not assigned to murders. I mainly handle undercover investigations and stuff like that.
Oh,
They sent the wrong person to Kanai Ward.
he's more like a spy
I'll
type.
leave this to you. I grant you the right to investigate the crime scene, rookie.
Oh my god.
I'll use my disguise ability and try to lead the panicking students out of here. I'll leave the rest to you.
God. Useless!
Well,
Useless!
Everyone, stay calm! Let's all move into the hall in an orderly manner! Yuma! What do I do? This is awful!
I'm gonna be honest, Kurumi. I don't like that you left and came back. You're on my #1 shit list now, I'm gonna be honest.
Because she just said she suspected everybody! And she could be going out for revenge!
Because I had the thought...
And if she's the... Oh.
I had the thought earlier that... Like, and I know it's a really big gamble for someone to play.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's two ways to go about it. The original thought I had is that she was the original culprit, but wanted to get someone else pinned for the murder. But I'm not as likely on that, but now I think that, you know, her friend was murdered, so she went in and she's trying to like get revenge on the people that may have done it. You know, who knows if there's going to be future body counts of our other culprits, quote unquote, that's there. But I don't know. The fact that you were gone, I don't trust it, Kurumi.
But then that would be two separate murder cases, you know?
Listen, I don't know.
That means there has
but
to be...
But it would be an extremely bold move to try and play with a master detective to fuck with all this.
Yeah, why would she go and bother finding us if she was just gonna do crimes? Because remember, they had her go over there. She was gonna sit with us. She wanted to sit with us. Remember, they're like, oh, come help. And she's like, okay.
Hey, I'm just putting it out there, all right?
So it wasn't planned, but...
I'm just putting it out there because I think the game's going to have a pattern that it usually has where when you go in the Mystery Labyrinth, you're going to come to the part where it has the 4 cages that has the 4 culprits. Yeah. One of them is fucking gone, so Kurumi's going to fill in that gap on the cage down there.
She's doing some deep breathing exercises.
Stay calm, Kurumi. That wasn't an act just now, right?
That's not in the script.
Death
You're not supposed to throw up liters upon liters of blood.
Yeah.
Auden really coughed up blood. She's really dead.
Who could
God.
A real murder would happen
So fucking brutal.
What was that poison? Acid?
Is the school cursed?
Even in death, her face is angry.
She's so pissed she got killed.
Yuma, it's a murder case.
Also, what happened to her wig?
If the peacekeepers come, they'll just cover it up again.
She violently threw up so hard the wig flew away.
Because like her hair is blonde, but the wig was brown.
I need your help. Please investigate this case, Yuma.
You want me to do it?
Also, if she...
Got it.
If she was the culprit, and she would know a master detective would be able to pin her. So, she has no reason.
I'm just putting it out there.
Because like, who
You're
in their
just
right
doing
mind...
What she says again? Wow. If you want to get on the flat-chested puggo's good side that badly.
Oh, shut up. I'm starting to not like you. If you want to do a murder... You don't bring a master detective with you to the murder scene. You know what I mean?
I know.
I don't think she did anything.
I'm just saying, if someone can have the level of confidence to be able to do something like that, that'd be incredible.
Yeah, but I don't think.
And by becoming our friend and kind of utilizing us and kind of pushing us away, because
that would make you think that exact things. Like, oh, why, if she was the murderer, why would she bring me here?
Exactly, as you've already gone on thought process of, and Kurumi just needs to be able to set up evidence to lean us towards someone.
I kind of want that to happen now.
I think that might be the case.
Because, like,
hey, you
I love
also
angst.
Peek at the crime scene for your own reasons.
I want Yuma to feel absolute heartbreak and betrayal.
Busted.
Character development. Come on, let's go.
Anyway, it'll be trouble when the peacekeepers arrive.
Give him trust
Let's
issues.
Search the crime scene before they get here.
Ooh-wee. Well, you know what?
I do the same things to my own OC.
Well,
Look at that pose.
Hell yeah. Well, we are going to go investigate.
His legs are so skinny.
We're going to go investigate all that right up there. Next time.
He is a bean sprout.
What you talking about?
Adorable little...
Cute as fuck right now.
Little child.
I'm hot. Eat your heart out, Shinigami. You were jealous before. Fucking look at us now.
Sometimes cute is better than hot, you know?
You know? Fair.
Because, like, just... Yeah, you heard me!
Exactly. Yeah. You got nothing compared to us right here, all right? Yeah.